Have you ever wondered about the eternal chase between cats and mice? It's a story as old as time, played out in our homes, our fields, and even our cartoons. But what if I told you this classic tale of predator and prey is far more complex and fascinating than you ever imagined? Today, we're diving deep into the secret world of the cat and the mouse, uncovering the science, the history, and the surprising twists behind this epic rivalry. It's a story of incredible senses, lightning-fast reflexes, and a co-evolutionary dance that has shaped both species for thousands of years. So get comfortable, because we're about to change the way you see this timeless duo forever. Let's start with the cat, a creature we all know and love. But beneath that fluffy exterior lies the heart of a perfectly engineered predator. Everything about a cat, from the tip of its ears to the end of its tail, is designed for the hunt. Their eyes, for instance, are masterpieces of nocturnal adaptation. They have a special reflective layer called the tapetum lucidum, which is why their eyes glow in the dark. This layer acts like a mirror, bouncing light back through the retina, giving them a second chance to capture every last photon. This allows them to see with stunning clarity in light 6 times dimmer than what humans need. For a mouse, scurrying in the twilight, this means there's almost nowhere to hide. But a cat's ears are just as incredible. They can rotate 180 degrees, acting like tiny satellite dishes, pinpointing the faintest rustle of a mouse in the grass from yards away. They can hear frequencies far higher than we can, well into the ultrasonic range where mice communicate with high-pitched squeaks. Imagine being able to hear a conversation that no one else is aware of. That's a cat's superpower. And then there are the whiskers. These aren't just facial hair. They are highly sensitive tactile sensors, like a built-in radar system. They help a cat gauge the width of an opening in the dark, ensuring it can squeeze through tight spots without making a sound. They can even detect subtle changes in air currents, alerting the cat to nearby movement long before it sees or hears anything. Now, let's look at the other side of this story, the mouse. It might seem like the underdog, but don't be fooled. The mouse is a marvel of survival, a creature built for evasion. Its entire existence is a high-stakes game of hide and seek. A mouse's primary defense is its incredible sense of smell. Its nose is constantly twitching, sampling the air for the faintest whiff of a predator. They can detect the chemical cues in the cat's saliva or urine from a remarkable distance, giving them a crucial head start. This olfactory alarm system is working 24/7. Their whiskers, much like a cat's, provide a detailed 3D map of their immediate surroundings, allowing them to navigate complex tunnels and burrows in complete darkness at high speed. But what happens when a cat gets close? The mouse's body is spring-loaded for escape. Its powerful hind legs can launch it into a series of unpredictable, zigzagging sprints. This erratic movement is incredibly difficult for a predator to track. A mouse can also squeeze its flexible skeleton through impossibly small gaps, vanishing into a crack in the wall in the blink of an eye. Their heart can beat up to 600 times a minute during a chase, pumping adrenaline and oxygen to their muscles for a burst of explosive speed. So, while the cat is a master of the hunt, the mouse is a virtuoso of the escape. This isn't a one-sided affair. It's a perfectly balanced arms race. So how did this all begin? To understand that, we need to go back about 10,000 years to the Fertile Crescent, the cradle of agriculture. As humans began to settle down and farm, we started storing large quantities of grain. For a wild mouse, this was like hitting the jackpot, an all-you-can-eat buffet, protected from the elements. Mouse populations exploded around these early human settlements. But with a boom in prey comes a boom in predators. Wild cats, attracted by the abundance of easy meals, started to hang around these human villages. They were shy at first, but the humans quickly realized a benefit. These cats were providing a free and highly effective pest control service. A beautiful symbiotic relationship began to form. Humans tolerated and eventually encouraged the cats to stay. The cats that were less fearful of humans had better access to the mice, and therefore were more likely to survive and reproduce. Over generations, this led to the gradual domestication of the cat. We didn't domesticate cats in the same way we did dogs or cattle. In many ways, cats domesticated themselves. They chose to live alongside us because it suited their needs, and their primary need was hunting the mice that were drawn to our grain. So, the epic chase between cat and mouse is literally the reason we have our beloved feline companions curled up on our couches today. Now, let's talk about the chase itself. It's a fascinating sequence of events. It often starts with the cat in a low, silent crouch. Every muscle is tense. The eyes are locked on the target. You might see its tail twitching back and forth. This isn't just excitement. It's a balancing act, a way for the cat to prime its body for the explosive pounce. The cat will be incredibly patient, sometimes waiting for minutes on end for the perfect moment. It's calculating distance, timing, and the mouse's likely escape route. Then, the launch. Propelled by its powerful hind legs, the cat springs forward with astonishing speed and precision. But here is something interesting you might have noticed if you've ever seen a cat play with its prey. Why do they sometimes bat it around, catch it, and release it, only to catch it again? It can seem cruel, but there are a few reasons for this behavior. First, it's instinct. A mother cat teaches her kittens how to hunt by bringing them injured but still living prey. This play is a way for the kittens to practice their pouncing and killing techniques in a relatively safe environment. For an adult cat, this behavior might be a holdover from those early lessons. It's also a way for the cat to exhaust and disorient a potentially dangerous rodent. A cornered mouse can deliver a nasty bite, so the cat is essentially ensuring the prey is too weak to fight back before it delivers the final bite. The psychology of this interaction is just as compelling. Studies have shown that the scent of a cat can induce a state of chronic stress and anxiety in mice. They will actively avoid areas where a cat has been. This fear is hardwired, an innate response passed down through countless generations. Mice whose ancestors had never encountered a cat still show this fear response. It's a primal terror that shapes their entire world. On the other hand, the drive to hunt in cats is so strong that it's independent of hunger. A well-fed house cat will still enthusiastically hunt a mouse. The act of stalking, chasing, and pouncing is intrinsically rewarding for them. It triggers a release of dopamine in their brain, the same chemical associated with pleasure and reward. For a cat, hunting isn't just about food. It's fun, but the story doesn't end there. In our modern world, this relationship continues to evolve. In cities, Urban cats and mice play out this ancient drama in back alleys and subways. Scientists studying these populations have found that city mice are often bolder and take more risks than their rural cousins, a necessary adaptation for finding food in a busy, human-dominated landscape. The cats, in turn, have to adapt their hunting strategies to this more complex environment. However, the presence of domestic cats also has a huge impact on local ecosystems. Studies have shown that free-roaming domestic cats are a major threat to native wildlife, including birds and small mammals that haven't co-evolved with such an efficient predator. This adds a layer of complexity and responsibility to our role as cat owners. Keeping cats indoors or in a secure outdoor space can help protect local wildlife while still allowing our pets to live happy, fulfilled lives. So, the next time you see a cartoon cat chasing a mouse, or maybe even spot the real-life drama unfolding in your own backyard, remember that you're witnessing something truly profound. It's not just a simple chase. It's a story of co-evolution, a 10,000-year-old partnership with humanity, and a breathtaking display of nature's genius for design. It is a dance of survival where the hunter is a masterpiece of predatory perfection and the hunted is a champion of evasion. The cat and the mouse are two sides of the same ancient coin, forever linked in a chase that has shaped their bodies, their minds, and even our own history. It reminds us that even in the most familiar of rivalries, there are always deeper, more fascinating stories waiting to be discovered. Thanks so much for joining me on this deep dive into the world of the cat and the mouse. If you found this as fascinating as I do, please hit that like button and subscribe for more stories from the animal kingdom. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Have you ever witnessed this incredible chase firsthand? Share your story below. Until next time, stay curious.